Hey guys, it's Town and I'm back with another video. Today I will bring you a review of set 75372, the LEGO Star Wars Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack. The set comes with 215 pieces, came out this year in 2024, and I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to say, but I forgot. Anywho, here is what the box looks like. Here is the instructions. And yeah, I think I forgot to mention the price is $30 in the United States. So that's that. So let's get into this set now. I don't know why I haven't reviewed it yet. I'll just say I have had this set for a little bit now. I bought 4 of them a while ago. I might buy a couple more, we'll see. But yeah, it's a really great set, so let's get into it. Let's start with the minifigures. So we'll start with Battle Droids over here. We first start with 3 Super Battle Droids, which is crazy. If you're looking to get a bunch of Super Battle Droids, this is a set to do it. 3 in one set is awesome. Now, these guys are also redone a little bit, so the legs are the same as the old ones. I believe the arms are the same, but maybe just a different plastic or something so they don't break as easy. And then the torso and head section is new, so I'm sure you can kind of tell there. Let me grab an older one that I have back here just to show you the difference. So the plastic on them is different for sure, so I believe they did change the plastic up, but here's the older one here, and then here's the newer one, so you can definitely see the difference. I'd say this one looks a bit more accurate to like episode 2 and episode 3 in Star Wars, and this one I don't know, this one doesn't really look like that accurate to Super Battle Droids from any Star Wars media for some reason. This is the old one, but I wonder, so that's what it sounds like if you drop the old one. That's what it sounds like if you drop the new one. So the new one's a bit more rubbery, kind of, so I think that helps. That is a dog, wow. That's great timing. All right, we're moving on to the regular Battle Droid you get in this set. You kind of get 2, but I'll explain that in a moment. So you get 1 Battle Droid here, and he has 2 of the straight arms. And then Battle Droids, for some reason these days, get the gunmetal gray blasters. I don't know why. I don't think they should, because the blasters that they use are black in universe. So yeah, but simple Battle Droid, same deal, just with 2 straight arms. And then the other Battle Droid over here is technically the pilot of the STAP over here, which we'll go over in a second. He has 2 of the bent arms so that he can pilot the STAP. Then he has just a clip on the back of his chest with the gun connected there. So the instructions have you build the 2 Battle Droids like this, but they also show that you can take the straight arm off, put it on this guy, and then take one of his bent arms and put it on him. So then you basically just have 2 regular Battle Droids if you don't want one of them to fly the STAP. So this guy kind of doubles as like the pilot and as just a regular Battle Droid, which, you know, sounds pretty familiar to some gunship set that I remember with some Clone Trooper. Anyways, let's move on. So we have 4 Clone Troopers in this set. We have the Shock Trooper here. These are my favorite Clone Troopers in Star Wars, so I'm really glad that we got these guys in another set. He looks really good. You know, the helmet holes are the thing, so don't really want to talk about those anymore because it's kind of annoying, but, you know, they exist. They don't look as great. That's the end of the story. I think the Shock Troopers look really good, though. The printing looks really good. He's got the back printing there, and this guy comes with a pistol and binoculars. Take his helmet off, and that is just the regular Clone Trooper head. So he looks great. Glad we get him in a cheaper kind of battle pack type of set. Then we get 3 of these new plain Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which this is pretty huge. The fact that we get 3 of these guys in a battle pack set like this, it's a great army builder for people that want these plain Phase 2 Clone Troopers, which everybody was wanted them. I mean, since kind of the realistic era of like 2014, 2015 of Clone Troopers, where we only got, I think 2 realistic Phase 2 Clone Troopers. One was in like that turbo tank microfighter, and one was in an advent calendar. So like people wanted realistic Phase 2 Clone Troopers for a long time. now that we're on kind of the whatever this is, like the mix of realistic and animated, I guess you could say this is, like this design of Clone Trooper, now we're finally getting a bunch of them, so it's good to see. Unfortunately, again, they have the helmet holes, so that's a detractor, but I'm sure there's helmets out there that you can buy and find that people have done. I think like what is it, like Grandpa's Clones or something does like printed helmets that look exactly the same as the Lego print. It's just the helmets don't have the holes. So overall, these guys look good. It's basically just the torso and the legs of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper from that like minifigure pack, and then the same head, obviously, and then the helmet is just different. And they all have the regular Clone Trooper head. Knock that guy over. Yeah, and so in the instructions, one of them is given a long rifle, and then the other two are not given a blaster. But when you build a set, you build a speeder, which comes with 2 of the regular blasters on there, just to act as like someone can sit in the back and fire them. And so I think the idea is that you can give those guns to those Clone Troopers when you would like. Yeah, that's it for the figures. The figures are a pretty long section and should be. I mean, this set is a battle pack, basically. It's like it basically is a super pack. The File First battle pack wasn't like given the name and wasn't technically a battle pack when it came out, but like this one is specifically called a battle pack. And so you could basically say that since it's $30 and it comes with way more figures than a regular battle pack does, that it kind of is a super pack. So let's move all the figures out of the way. They're gonna be really fun to stand back up later. Someone sneezed. All right, yeah, the allergies are tough around here. Now let's get into the set. So we'll start with the droid stuff. Again, here we have a tri-droid here. I think in past videos and past things, I've been calling them Octoptara droids. I don't believe that's what they are. I want to say these are based off of, because when you look at the box, the box makes it look like they're on Christophsis, which there was never any Phase 2 action on Christophsis, so you could say the box theming is inaccurate, but I don't really care. It's a battle pack. So this is a tri-droid. I think I was calling it an Octoptara droid before. It is not. It's just kind of like a smaller version of the Octoptara droid that we see in those Clone Wars episodes, and I want to say it was like Season 1, and then also in the Clone Wars movie. But yeah, it looks good. It's got the 3 legs that can bend and whatever. I mean, you really wouldn't have to bend the legs because this is how it stands, and it stands perfectly fine like this. You have the head, which can spin, so if you want to do, it shoots, yeah, so kind of that whole deal where it shoots and then it spins the head, it shoots and then spins the head. You can kind of do that with this. It's not like on any, it's not going to stop when it gets to like the next gun section. It's, it just spins like that. And then we have flick fire missiles, which is kind of crazy. I don't know when the last time was that we got flick fire missiles, but we have them on here. So just shoot them off the leg. They're kind of hard to shoot because like you gotta be real accurate with your finger. You gotta get underneath get the gun and not hit the other one right there. So it's a bit tricky, but it can be done. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, I can't really do it, so I'm not gonna try anymore. Waste your time. But yeah, that's a tri-droid. He looks good overall. Then we have the Stap, which looks pretty good. Yeah, it is in the dark blue color, which I believe, is generally more accurate to most of the Staps that we end up seeing in like the Clone Wars show. But yeah, it looks good. Nothing really crazy to say, just got the guns. You can move this up and down. And then these two little beams here act as the handles for the droid to fly this thing. So we'll take him and connect him just like that. So he's all good there, and I can get him to go straight. He can fly it like that. So that's how that's supposed to look and act. And then there's also this clear stand here, which I'm not going to, but you can take it off here. It's just stuck up in this piece. So yeah, let's take this guy off and put this back. Now into the Clone Trooper stuff, we have the speeder here, which I did already slightly talk about, but go over it fully. It's a pretty small speeder, but you know, it looks generally fine. It's flat on the bottom, which is interesting. It's usually elevated in some way on like two sides, but not this one. But yeah, it is kind of a smaller one. I don't think it's meant to be a bark speeder though, because I don't know. That's just what they chose to do in the set. Got the handlebars here, and there's two seating areas for two clone troopers. So you have one up here driving it, and then you have one in the back with the two guns that I mentioned earlier, which again you can take off and give to the clone troopers that don't come with guns in the instructions. And then there's obviously the little I'm forgetting the name, but the little shooter things on the bottom. And yeah, very simple speeder, nothing too crazy to talk about there. And next up we have this little, not turret, but it's a gun here for a clone trooper to use. There's a couple clips back here, which is nice, so you can put their weapon if you just want to have them hang out here without getting shot and having to be able to shoot this. There's also these shields on the front, which I don't think it shows it in the instructions, but you could probably use the shields as like, you know, oh, hey, the gun is like out of ammo and this man wants to go like fight some more, so you can take the shield and give him the shield and he can do his thing. Because it doesn't really like change the look a whole lot, but yeah, I don't know. That's just a thought. I don't know if you're intended to do that. I don't remember if it says anything about that in the instructions, but that is something you could obviously do if you wanted to. But yeah, nothing crazy there. And then just a little crate that comes with a thermal detonator in there. So nothing crazy there as well. But yeah, that is going to be about it for the set review. So we'll throw the figures out here and we'll go into the final review, final overlook of this set. So overall, I would say this set is fantastic. I think it's a really, really, really good set. You know, the price per piece goofballs out there will be all sad because it's 215 pieces at a $30 set, which is not 10 cents per piece or whatever the number is, which to me, I don't really care. I mean, I'm not a price per piece guy anyways, but I mean, you get a $30 value in this set. You are getting 9 figures. 9 figures. You're getting 3 Super Battle Droids, which we have not had. I don't think we've had a Super Battle Droid since 2015. So it's been long overdue for them, and you're getting 3 of them in this set. Not to mention you get 2 regular Battle Droids, which are nice to kind of supplement what you have here. And then you get 4 Clone Troopers, 3 of them being regular plain Phase 2, and you get a Shock Trooper, which is a nice add-on there. But yeah, I mean, you get tons of figures in this set. So the figures alone, I mean, Christ, you could buy 9 figures on Bricklink for $30 easy any day of the week. So this is a really good deal already. And then you get the builds on top of it. And the builds, the thing I mentioned about, I think it was the like Jedi Temple Escape that came out just recently. It has the 2 501st Clone Troopers. It has Keller and Beck, and it has Baby Yoda in it. It was the speeder set with the famous lamppost. Like, that set's a $30 set as well. When you take that set and compare it to this, that set does not look like it should be a $30 set. And this set looks fantastic compared to that, because like in that one you get the 4 figures, you get the speeder, and you get the lamppost, and that's all you get. The bulk really isn't there either. With this set, there's not a ton of bulk to everything, but you get a lot of stuff. You get the Tri-Droid, you get the stab, you get the speeder, you get the gun on the platform, and then you get the crate, which the crate doesn't really matter, but I mean, you get a bunch of different builds, and then all the figures together combined with that, it definitely makes this set a $30 set in my eyes. And yeah, that's just my opinion. I think it's a really, really great set, and I think anybody who does not have this set, whether you like Clone Wars or not, it's a great set. I would recommend picking it up any day of the week. So that's gonna be about it for this review. Like the video if you like this review, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. So thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.